So hello everybody. Today in this tutorial I will introduce a couple of new objects which deal with conversion from sound to text and back to sound. We will use the same patch we have done last time in a previous tutorial. Just let's clean it up a little bit. So I will move the objects I need to the right and the objects I don't need to the left. So today I will introduce Snapshot and PCamp, two objects which, as I mentioned, deal with conversion from sound to text in this case. Why would we need these ones? So just imagine if you want to have visuals for the sound. So you will need something like number in order to represent our sound. And if we want to have something activated in a physical world, something like LED or motor or temperature, we will also need some kind of number related to our sound. So I will start with Snapshot now. And Snapshot is always coming with tilde and has always a interval whenever you want to pick up your sound number related to the sound. So let's pick it up once in 1 second. And let's connect cycle to snapshot, and for control we have a message box. Okay, so let's see what we have. Turn on sound. So we have now an interval picked up once a second here, and amplitude of the our wave sound wave, which is between 0, 1 and 1. The sound is a little bit too high, annoying, so let's use also something to control our our level of sound. So for that we will use a live gain object, and we will connect our speaker through the live gain, so we will be able to see the numbers with no disturbing sound volume. Okay, so let's turn it on again. So we go down with the volume, and now we have the number which is going up to 1 and down to 1, right? So amplitude is not changing, the tone is remaining the same because it goes directly from the cycle object. Now there is another object called PCamp, and I will show you the difference between the snapshot and the PCamp. The PCamp also has an interval, so let's use as well 1 second, and for control a message. So now what we have is our sequencer gives us the maximum of a wave from from -1 to 1. So snapshot would be giving us the number between -1 and 1, whereas PCamp would be giving us the maximum amplitude of the frequency, and therefore we have here 1. But as soon as you would connect now to our amplitude regulator, This is wrong connection, so I have to connect this one rather. And if I will adjust the volume, so now you will be able to see the change in the number, right? Now in order to see it better, I will reduce now our interval, instead of 1 second, 10 milliseconds. So this one doesn't change, and this one is changing between -1 and 1. And now the volume of this one is making us from 0 to the peak of the amplitude, which is now 1, and in this case noise is 2. So what we could do now with these two numbers, we could convert them back to the sound. And to convert back to the sound, we would use an object called sig. So as it is sound object, it has also tilde at the end. And if we would connect now snapshot to sig, and if we would connect sig to our speaker, so we would have something different coming in. So this is pretty much noise now, picked up every 10 seconds. I could control this one down. So we have this only noise. And if we would connect now to pcamp, so pcamp would be giving us something different. So the maximum of the amplitude. Now I need to switch this off. So the sound is not that loud. So maximum volume. Now if I want to combine both, so let's continue using our sig. For the snapshot, we could now control both. So it doesn't sound like it would be parallel coming in, coming out, but as soon as we use some different sample, we will see the difference. So let's use for that our sample library, and let's pick up something like talk. Of course, we need to unlock our patcher, and let's use talk for that. If we connect now talk to our live gain, we don't need this one, we don't need that one. Instead, we need this one. Okay, so the sound on and the talk on. So now we have just only noise coming in here, but the noise isn't going on in parallel to the voice. So let's make the sound a little bit higher.
对不起，我能跟你说几句话吗？
So the tempo is a kind of
对不起，
related
我能跟你说几句话吗？
to the sound. Okay, so we could combine now sound and text converted to sound. So two channels in parallel. That's it for this tutorial, and in the next one I will introduce you video.